Hi, in an earlier tutorial I showed you the two different window types, the window and the window construction. These types are available in all versions, and this window is based on 3D objects and this window construction is based on macros. The window macros can be easily created with the window construction editor, which is available in the Windows professional version, yes, and upwards. Although all of the windows are available in all versions, only the editor is available in the professional upwards. And it's the Windows construction tool which can create these windows. And that construction tool appears in the door and window construction editor here. And we have to have a project open, and selecting this tool will enable some additional tools here. Okay, and what we're going to do is show you how to create this particular window here. It's a Georgian window, and I'm going to say new construction, and this icon appears and I select that and a new window opens up. I'll just zoom in. All the standard zoom controls work in this, and this is my grid upon which I can place my various window components. Now I'm going to have two components here, 1, 2. This window has 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. This window has 1. Let's find another one. This window, for instance, has 3 by 1. So I'm going to have a 1 by 2. So I double click on my grid and I say my horizontal is 2 and my vertical is 1, and I say OK. So this is going to be my working grid. That's going to be my left and right casement, and so I need this to be I want each grid in the horizontal to be 1/2 meter, because the window wants to be 1 meter wide. So that's 1 meter, and the vertical grid is 1 meter high. So here we go. Just zoom in a bit. Now we're going to place on this grid my components. Now I've got two casements, so if I click the casement tool, you can see I've got different shaped casements, arches and round windows, but we're going to use a rectangular casement. And I select the casement, click, and do the same here. Two casements. First thing is to select the frame. The frame is automatically added. Call that the frame, and select the left casement and call that casement left. These names are important for later on when you come to edit the various components. In the placement you can actually change the different sizes of the different parameters. So that's my casement right, and if I select, I forgot to set my parameters, go to properties and casement left, and it's a casement profile, and here's the different parameters we can give this. We can say to this, we're going to have this as a fixed casement type, so no hinge information, and this one is going to be a casement, but it's going to open on the right hinge and it's open outwards. So you can see the standard window symbols appear. Right, edit construction. Yes, we've got this a window construction, and we're going to call this Georgian. Two. And this is where we have three different kinds of profile. So our frame profile this is where we define our sizes. Well, we're going to change our width to 3 and our 6 for the depth. That's okay. So okay, and you can see the image changes. And let's go back to the profile, and we'll select this as a casement profile, and we want that to be 3, and our depth also 3. So our casement details change. I'm now going to add some bars, and we have to set the profile for the bars, and our profile for the bars are going to be 2 and 2. Now if we go down to this, we can add some posts. Now obviously I've got my two casements joining each other, but I want a bar to be placed down here. Zoom in so you can see that a bit better. So we've just added that bar just here. We're now going to add some bars, so go into here, and this is the edit bar arrangement. Now I've got a range of bars I can load. I'm going to use that one again, so there's our bars, and change our size 2 by 2. I can actually load in my own arrangement if I wish, so these are just standard lattice arrangements, but you can build up a complex design using the 2D designer and load it in using this tool here. But we're going to accept that, and the same. My wood's 2 by 2. Okay, so we have our Georgian window. Now I can do another thing. I can actually put some parameters in here. I can say this parameter, and what this means is I can actually then resize the window. So if I want a Georgian window where this is actually a different proportion from left to right, by putting this parameter in here, I can actually change that parameter. So we can say left width, and that's going to become more obvious in a minute. So there's our Georgian window. I only have to save it, and that's done here. I'm going to just do save as, and we'll call it Georgian 2. And if we just refresh that by closing and opening the window, you'll see that our Georgian 2 window has appeared. Now we can do a new project, draw a wall, I should say draw a room, and if I go to here, my window construction, I want to have my Georgian 2 window. There it is. And you can see that we've got all the things that we've selected, left to right casement, and the various components, the post and the parameters. So if I want to change that 0.5 meter to another value, it will change. So this is how you make these windows editable, and all the other parameters you set also appear here, including things like the material that we want to use. So we say OK, we'll accept that, and to place the window, there's my window, and I can look at that in 3D. And there's my window in 3D.